period set for sectional final girls basketball here from Marshfield. Mike Lemon here doing a quick audio test. Jason Zaleski alongside me.
Eau Claire Memorial, Appleton East, Eau Claire Memorial.
Okay, you guys are touch hot.
Touch hot, okay. Well, Mike will adjust that. Eau Claire Memorial and Appleton East, Eau Claire Memorial. That's good.
Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2 for play-by-play. Appleton East, Eau Claire Memorial. Winner
Otherwise,
goes
I
to
can
Green
bring
Bay.
the camera mixer down too, if that. Think that would help, Trevor?
Maybe.
That'll reduce some of the screech if you're hearing it.
Mike's a little quieter than usual.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I'm actually turned up against you.
I turn that down.
So testing 1 2 1 2. Test 1 2 3.
Memorial East, East Memorial, Memorial East.
Good there for both of us.
Good. Okay.
Okay. afternoon, basketball fans. We welcome you to Marshfield as we have sectional final basketball here in Division I. It is Appleton East and Eau Claire Memorial. The winner heads to Green Bay, becoming what will eventually be the second Division I team to punch their ticket. As we still wait in overtime for a game, we'll give you updates at halftime of games that have already gone final and will be going final by the time we get to the end of this one. Mike Wemmen here with Jason Zaleski alongside me, and both these teams had different paths to get here. Eau Claire Memorial kind of cruised to this spot. Appleton East had a couple tough games the last 7 days to get to this point.
They're on a great run. It's been exciting. I know you're going to get to the highlight in just a second, but Appleton East on a bit of a high. We'll see if maybe they're able to carry some of that emotion from Thursday with them to the floor today. And again, Memorial being the 1 seed, so you would figure Memorial is the favorite if there is such a thing in high school sports. But in the playoffs, neutral site, anything goes.
Absolutely. So let's take a look at how these teams got here. We'll start with the Old Aves in their win over Neenah on Thursday. We have highlights from that game coming up right now.
Back and forth we go. Both these teams like to play at a high pace. Bust for 3 is good. Again, a team that does sub religiously, and it's paid off. Here's Kling. She gets free inside, and she scores. Now, Adams got the rebound ahead to Kling. Kling, dribble drive down the lane, look off, and scores. Oh, boy. Old Abe's break it up the other way. That's Shaw. Shaw breaks down the defense and scores. High ball screen from Schultz. Almost had it stripped away by Shaw. Here's Klesmith with a long 3, and it's good. For the Rockets, 9-point deficit for Neenah. 6:40 and counting. Klesmith around a screen. Holding, looking, got it to Schultz. Dishes out. Ebel, open 3, got it. Baltus back across to Klesmith. Off a screen. 3-pointer is banked in. Got it in, they lob it into the post, and it's caught by Welsh, and she saved it in. What athleticism there to Ferguson. Pulls up from 5 and scores. Holding now looking Schroeder. Schroeder lobs it in. Shaw catches. Shaw lost the ball. Shaw, fall back 3, round the rim and good at the horn. First half. Get it in now to Kling. Kling goes baseline. Goes through the defender, shot goes up, and it's good by Kling. Klesmith a ball fake, but Shaw right in her face there. Klesmith crosses over and scores. Seemed to score at will at the bucket. Klesmith, long open 3 is good! Schroeder, dribble drive, out to Palmier, open 3, good! Klesmith, nobody on her, steps into a 3, front rimmed it, no good. Gentile saves it in, Bus wide open 3, hits. Got it out to Ferguson. Ferguson into the corner, 3-pointer on the way is good. Kling will pound the dribble out top, brings it in underneath, nice step through and scores. Good by Ebel, and that is all it will be here tonight. Eau Claire Memorial moves on to the sectional final.
Yeah, thank you. I thought our kids' attention to detail was really good. I thought we executed game plan really well. And then the ball moved, right? And so that's been something we've talked about all year. When the ball sticks, sometimes we have some struggles. But when we play off of each other, we have a lot of really talented kids that are capable. So, and kids really bought into that for the most of the game.
I just try to play my hardest, all the time, anywhere. And I just want the best for the team. I just came in here wanting to win. I didn't care how many points I had, how many rebounds, I just wanted the team to win. I just want to play my best to help the team win. And we killed it tonight, and all of our hard work has paid off. Totally. We're so excited about this one, but now it's work time, and we're ready to play Saturday.
So as you see there, 25-2 now, the Big Rivers champs in Eau Claire Memorial. Their 2 losses were to the 2 teams that played on Thursday night. So let's take a look at what happened on Thursday night in one of the games of the year between Appleton East and Stevens Point. Into the corner, Sweeney catch and shoots. Money that you can trust, that's Infinity. Exterior's a deep 3, and Sweeney hits that one from Appleton. Into the corner, Strong catch and shoot 3. Got it. Soybert pull up for 3. Got a screen and got the 3. Strong, long skip Soybert, catch and shoot, right wing, 3. Yes. Into the corner, 3. Erickson on the floor, and hits. Always staying right there. Now she'll step back for 3, and she'll hit. Step back, 3. Soybert got Weiler jumping, kicks it back out, wide open 3 for Sweeney. She's not gonna miss that. Here's Weiler, She'll take a three. That one is on and through. Weiler Erickson, she looks up a three, and she hits the three. Soyburton's Droik top of the zone. Spash got their longest lineup in. Open three, though, on the wing is good for Moments. So we're picking pop. Step back for a three. Kicks and no look pass. Neubauer open three is good. Strong. She's got an open three. Tie game! Ellie Strong. Inbound goes to Johnson. Half court, good if it goes short. Volleyball to Soybert. Weiler on the cut. Scores. Over the top, wide open Sweeney. Soybert through contact, scores. Inbound to Soybert. Weiler, lob across on the block, gets position and scores. Here's Soybert. Too strong. She's got another three. And she hits the three! Ellie Strong ties it up. A sectional final trip on the line here in Division I to take on the top-seeded Eau Claire Memorial Old A's. Sweeney, guarded by Strong, 12 seconds. Quick closeout, onto the wing, Marquette, long skip, Neubauer to Sweeney, she'll take the three. Banks it in! She banks it in! And Ella Sweeney sends Appleton East to the sectional final. Ella Sweeney, the super sophomore, gets it done. From the volleyball line. What an incredible shot, an incredible game. And Appleton East will take on Eau Claire Memorial Saturday afternoon.
You know, it's kind of funny because we played, I think, 7 one-possession games this year and 4 now that have been in overtime. So we've been there before, and we know. I told her, Sweeney with the ball, let's go right away if they pressure. If they hold back, let's hold it for one. And we had a play ready to go. I'm not going to try to take the credit that we drew up a bank three, but we'll take it. We played Eau Claire Memorial earlier this year and beat them in overtime, so we know a little bit about them. They know a little bit about us, and so it's kind of going to be deja vu. But, yeah, there'll be probably some late-night film work going on tonight. Yeah, I think you can bet on that.
Oh, I don't know. Like Coach said, that if they play off, we wait, and if they play up, we go. And we ran that play. We didn't get the look we wanted, and we only had a couple seconds left. My teammate Tori was double teamed, so in my mind, I'm just like, I'm gonna go get the ball and I'm gonna get the best shot I can get because there was only 3 seconds left, and that's what I did. And tonight it went in. Yeah, I'm gonna watch some film myself, and it's kind of just a mentality. Like, you just gotta know going into it that you got it. Your teammates will be there for you. God's got you.
So as you see, Appleton East coming in with some momentum after that overtime thriller. And again, the two teams that beat Eau Claire Memorial this year were Stevens Point and the same Appleton East team back on January 25th, an overtime game that they won by 3, 66-63. So yeah, I think these two teams fairly evenly matched. Obviously, Eau Claire Memorial has been a dominant program in the Big Rivers this year. They have been rolling all year long. Appleton East had to battle through what might be the toughest conference in the state in the Fox Valley. You look at Kimberly playing today. Nina was playing Eau Claire Memorial on Thursday. Hortonville was the 3 seed. They were a favorite to go to state, and they had to play Appleton East. Like, that conference, top to bottom, is loaded. And it seems like every year between them, the Big Rivers usually is very good as well. The Valley has had its ebbs and flows. Usually you see those battle-tested teams in those tough conferences are the ones who are playing on sectional final Saturday.
I like that the kids that were on the floor behind you during the interview have made it here to Marshfield. They actually sit behind us to our left, but I don't exactly know what they were doing behind you, and I don't exactly know what they're doing right now, as a matter of fact. But
they're just chilling out until the game starts.
Hanging out, yeah. We've got 1:40 to tip, and yeah, glad that we're here. We got a great seat, great front row seat here in Marshfield. We've already wished our officials well, and of course, they're my favorite team on the floor, these 3 guys in front of us.
Absolutely. They got this game for a reason. It's going to be well called and well balanced, and it's going to be a lot of fun. And again, in just a couple hours' time, one of these teams is going to start planning a trip to Green Bay, and they'll be joining. They'll be the second Division I team that'll be on their way. One that just went final in a great game that we were keeping track of a few minutes ago.
Yep, overtime win for Arrowhead over Wanakee, 72-69. Arrowhead in that overtime, able to hit their free throws and punch their ticket to the Resch Center in Green Bay.
And if we want to, should we talk about a couple other ones, or should we wait till halftime with some of these ones?
Let's wait till halftime.
Okay.
We'll get some more scores coming in. We've almost got a full Division III field. Still looking for some others. There's 20 games statewide. 16 of them have a live video feed. These we're reporting to you had 1 o'clock tips, so we were able to get some of those scores because of the 1 o'clock tip. 3 o'clock tip maybe might go through our schedule here today.
We have a couple more girls games.
Just stick with the girls on this one.
Starting at 5 o'clock is going to be Owen Withey and Eau Claire Emmanuel.
Yep.
And that's at Eau Claire North.
Right, that's at Eau Claire North in the doghouse.
And then at 7 o'clock in the land of the Comets in Wapaka, it'll be Assumption.
Yeah.
Taking on Sevastopol.
That's right, yeah.
Steve
Sevastopol making the drive from Door County and coming down to Wapaka. Fine facility there, and we've got a fine facility here as it looks like our clock has hit 0 here, Mike.
So we'll now turn things over to our public address for the opening ceremonies, including our national anthem. We'll be back right here with the lineups in just a couple of minutes.
In the white of our national anthem.
Our anthem concluded. The teams will head to their benches as we are moments away from the opening tip. One of the final games in Division I this season as they do the sportsmanship announcements tonight, or this afternoon. Always feels like nighttime. And as we do that, let's take a look at our starting lineups. Appleton East in their road blues with white numbers, red lettering, East in black letters across the front. The record of 18-8 under head coach Brian Passion. And they will line up as follows. Starting at guard, a 5'8 senior, number 10, Lily Mulmans. At forward, a 6' senior, number 11, their leading scorer, Tori Neubauer. At guard, a 5'9 freshman, number 12, Amelia Montmarquette. At guard, a 5'8 sophomore, number 14, the hero from Thursday night, Ella Sweeney. And at forward, a 6' junior, number 23, Ella Yazjewski. Again, Mulmans, Neubauer, Montmarquette, Sweeney, and Yazjewski for Appleton East. As they bring them out, you see the Patriots from the Fox Valley Association being introduced. And they will go right to left as you look at your screen, left to right as where we sit here courtside. Their trip has gone through Oshkosh West, Hortonville, and Stevens Point to get to this game. So a couple of conference foes in the number 2 seed. So you can hear their cheering section behind us.
Observing my surroundings here, Mike. Yeah, we've got Appleton East kids behind us and Eau Claire Memorial in front of the camera.
And now let's turn our attention to the Old Abe's, the Big Rivers Conference champions of Coach Brandon Fanning. And they will line up as follows. At guard, a 5'7 junior, number 2, Raya Shaw. At guard, a 5'8 sophomore, number 5, Marley Ferguson. Or Raya Shaw, I should apologize for that. Marley Ferguson, again, number 5. At guard, a 5'10 senior, number 10, Ashlyn Schroeder. At guard, a 5'7 junior, number 22, Lydia Palmier. And at forward, a 6-foot senior just joining the 1,000-point club a couple of weeks ago, number 40, Reno Welsh. Again for the Old Abe, Shaw, Ferguson, Schroeder, Palmier, and Welsh.
A shout out, Mike, to Bob Radovich, who would have otherwise been here. He's called Memorial girls basketball all season long here on Zaleski Sports, but he took the assignment at state hockey this week, as he has for the last number of years. And Eau Claire Memorial boys tonight on Zaleski Sports, 7 o'clock, with Dave Sparger on the call.
They'll be taking on Wausau West.
That's right.
Old Abe's in their white uniforms, the violet numbers, letters. Old Abe's across the front.
Sharp-looking jerseys on both sides. I like the Patriots. I like the splash shorts or the sides. Big fan of all that, and with the white and purple. Everybody looks nice here today.
So the Newbauer will be jumping against Schroeder. The two, number 10 and number 11. And another Division I pick a punch was Muskego.
Yep.
A couple minutes ago.
Yep.
Tip taken and eventually taken by the Old Abes, and we're underway. Shaw running point. East ran almost exclusively man-to-man throughout most of that game on Thursday. That one off a leg and an early turnover. And here comes Sweeney to Neubauer on the left corner. And now Marquette, who's primarily been their point guard. Drive and kick. Here's Molman's an open three. That one off the front. Rebound tipped out to Reno Welsh. So one and done for East. Their first possession. Shaw through contact. Can't handle it. Off of her arm and out of bounds.
She thought that ball may have either one off of the East player or she may have been fouled, but neither were the case.
Absolutely, and as this one gets brought, reminders from Mancino's Grinder and Pizza, locally owned and operated. It's been a family tradition for over 27 years. For the best hot sandwich in town, grab a grinder at Mancino's. Community located just off Highway 53 and Claremont Avenue in Eau Claire, as we got an early foul on Marley Ferguson. Her first and the team's first. To the very loud, you can't do that chance. And an immediate sub, Nora Kling, the 5'10 freshman, will check in. She had 27 when they teams played back in January. Molmans brings it back out. Lob underneath is thrown right to Welsh, and a turnover for the Patriots. Drive and kick. Here's Kling. Three in the corner is short. Rebound to Neubauer. Sweeney. Little floater. In and out halfway down. Rebound to Ashlyn Schroeder. Both teams trying to get the lid off the basket in the first minute. The first couple of minutes. Both teams 0 for 2 to start. Shaw onto the wing. It looks like now East has transferred into a 2-3. Welsh goes baseline. Bobbed in the corner by Schroeder, tipped up. Sweeney tips it away, but it's recovered there by Schroeder. Coach Fanning saying just slow things down, reset your offense.
Well, that's what it was, Mike. Memorial recognized the defensive change. Coach Fanning calls out the offense to go along with the new defense.
There's underneath, Kling goes through contact, banks it up and through. First points of the day belong to Nora Kling for the Old Abes. Memorial subbing again, next whistle. Sweeney guarded tightly by Shaw. He's able to get a short hop to Molmans. Physical, suffocating defense. Molmans turns around, that's deflected. No good, rebound to Kling. Meredith Adams in next whistle for Memorial. East stays in that 2-3. Reversal, 3 too strong. And then a foul called on the rebound on Marquette. First foul on Appleton East.
Well, Mike, for what we lack in information on the scoreboard, information that I can see here so far in these first couple minutes, Memorial is a little more physical, a little better nose for the ball here to this point, to see if East is able to match that as this game goes on.
Absolutely, and then underneath, that bucket, that shot too strong. Rebound to Jezjeski, run out for Neubauer. She'll go up and score with the left. Tori Neubauer, team's leading scorer throughout the season, going to be playing Division II next year, going to Minnesota Duluth, play basketball.
And if you lack the physical ability of your opponent, one way to defeat that is to get out in transition. We saw the Patriots do it there.
I saw it last night in the boys' game, Smashing Hudson, speed against size. As again, just work on the perimeter. No high post touch yet against the zone, and there's a high post. Look for Adams. Shaw, pump fake and drive. Squares up, 8-footer, no good. Neubauer with another rebound. And Marquette, through contact, no call either way, rebound for Adams. And both teams seems just a little skittish early on, trying to kind of find their footing. I'm not sure either team has played here in a while.
I don't know the last time the Abes played here against Marshfield. Maybe it's been a couple of years, but that wouldn't matter. If it wasn't this season, to me, it doesn't quite equal anything.
Open three is good for Marley Ferguson.
Well, and if the Abes are going to be able to out-muscle East, and if they're going to be able to hit from the outside, some things could quickly develop here as this first half goes on.
Marquette trying to get to the corner. On the wing it goes, Jezjeski. Post entry for Neubauer. Through contact, right back to Jezjeski, trying to back down. Through contact, and a shot left short. Loose ball, jump ball to the Patriots. Might as well, whether it's skiing, hockey, or basketball this winter, Shepke Chiropractic's got your back. For all your sports-related injuries, you can rely on Shepke Chiropractic to get you back in the game. So visit them online at shepkechiropractic.com. Baseline inbound. Welsh back into the game. Over the top, caught one-handed by Mulmans. She'll square up for three and hits. Lily Mulmans, another player who's going to be playing at the next level.
Well, you could see that too, just that crossover dribble between the legs, just enough shake to give herself the room to get that shot off.
And she was a player on Thursday. She didn't score in the first half. She scored about 5 minutes left in the game for the first time, and it was a three just like that to get things going. They stay in that zone. Mulmans and Sweeney, the top of the 2-3. Ava Hoytom in the game now, has it on the right side, along with Schroeder, Kling, Welsh, and Palmier.
And you mentioned Welsh. She's not been involved here as of yet, although they were looking to get the ball to Welsh, and that's obviously a key for Appleton East, something else I've identified through these first 5.5 minutes as we take a look at that three-pointer just a minute ago on our security health plan replay. Deny Welsh, and that zone on the inside will help with that. And, Memorial wants to run the offense through Welsh, but Appleton East says, no, we're not interested in that action here.
They're going to make, with the size that Memorial has, East probably wants them to shoot.
Sure.
Wants them to take some more threes as Welsh gets it on the high post. Tipped away, and there's a steal by Lily Mulmans. She'll go around, throws it up. That one too strong. Rebound for Aubrey Erickson. Jump ball, Memorial. Shaw recovering after the turnover is able to contest the shot enough to force a blind throw and a miss.
Yeah, I won't quite categorize it as a wild shot, but it was a very creative shot, but effective by the defense for sure.
Is Ava Hoytom. Palmier, baseline for Ferguson. Now tipped away and stolen. Aubrey Erickson, she had a career high 15 in that game on Thursday, and then she throws it away. Blocked out of bounds by Marquette.
Marquette with the block, yeah.
Also Ava Schwann into the game for the first time as well for Appleton East. Baseline left for Marley Ferguson. Look for the cutter and goes to the corner. Short corner play, guarded well. Drive and kick underneath. Welsh through a ton of contact, out of bounds. Last touch by Neubauer.
Yeah, very well defended there. Hands were up, feet were on the floor, and Welsh had to fight through two, and that was a fight she was not able to win.
So don't forget as well from our friends at Culligan Water, specializing in all of your water softener, drinking water, and water filtration systems. You can count on Culligan. Keep your water pure and healthy with unparalleled service and convenient delivery options, as we will see Nora Kling head to the free throw line.
There's the replay of that baseline. Sorry, Mike, the baseline out of bounds right here on that replay. And you see the contact to the shooting arm.
Right on the closeout, Neubauer gets the foul. Free throw is good for Nora Kling, the freshman.
If I could, Mike, toot our own horn here just a bit. We saw another sectional final where we didn't have a clock on the screen. I mean, things are difficult. Technology is hard to come by. But we're over here doing instant replay alongside everything else. So we try to give you at home the best show we can possibly give.
Free throw is no good. Mon Marquette got the rebound for Appleton East.
We'd rather you be in the gym with us, but if you can't, we're here to help out. Thanks for watching, everybody.
Erickson guarded tightly over to Schwann. Moments lines up a three and rattles it through.
Yeah, had the gooseneck follow through and a little sigh of relief as she saw that roll around and then down.
Her second triple of the day. And another player going next level, going to Black Hills State.
And
then he gets a steal. Through contact and one.
Body control on display there from Melmans. That was done really well. Gets the steal, fast break, and then just to control herself through that contact and give herself a chance at back-to-back three-point plays.
And Momans had 7 points on Thursday night, 5 in the second half, 2 in overtime. She's got 8 already with a chance for 9.
Yeah, and all along the way here, Appleton East has opened up a 4-point lead.
And they've started to become the more physical team. That free throw no good. Rebound to Kling. Foul was on Paul Muir as well for Memorial.
Yeah, a little bit more physical, able to jump the passing lanes. That's been big. The quickness at the top of the zone has paid off for the Patriots.
Erickson and Momans top of that zone right now. Raya Shaw is able to get it to the high post now for Kling. Kling squares up and banks it home. 5 points for Nora Kling.
She had a plan, and that's the message to the youngsters out there. If you're going to go on the dribble, have a plan, and she executed her plan.
And there's a tip and a steal by Ashlyn Schroeder.
So many times you'll see that dribble drive, and the ball gets thrown out of bounds or lost, and because you went in without a plan. Go with the plan.
And here's Shaw, drive and kick. And a travel is going to be called on Cora Graham, who had checked in. So we'll see some subs checking back in as well. Mullins will get a break. Sweeney back on the floor. Yazjevsky as well. There's all from our friends at Infinity Exteriors, installing peace of mind with roofing, siding, and windows that are built to last. Saving our communities from unscrupulous contractors. They guarantee quality that you can trust. That's our friends at Infinity Exteriors.
I've read that before, too. There's some words there, right? Unscrupulous, man. We're throwing darts around here. They do a great job, though, at Infinity.
Jenna Ott in the game. Sweeney, Yazjevsky. High post entry for Sweeney. Steps through and scores.
Sweeney getting in the mix now, and Appleton East beginning to kind of get their pace here, get their legs under them, and it shows on the scoreboard and on the floor.
And I talked about this Thursday. I've talked about it with Steve Mays, our colleague, before. Especially in girls basketball, the classes of 27 and 28 are as good as it's been in Wisconsin. There are so many amazing sophomores and freshmen this year. Especially in our area.
Yeah, well, they make it fun to watch.
Wisconsin. Like you look at someone like Ella Sweeney, a freshman like Nora Kling.
Yeah.
Even Mon Marquette, a freshman as well. Like we've seen some spectacular plays. Speaking of, Kling fading away. Her shot just short, but he chases her own rebound. Nobody boxed her out. Her second one, though, no good. And that's cleared by Ava Schwann. Sweeney, that's her range. She's
kind of like Curry, right? In the gym. I'm in range.
She hit one in the first half from about that spot on Thursday, not just the game winner. She hit one from the volleyball lines. As there's one tipped and stolen, she drove into a double team. Shaw back the other way, finds Kling, steps through, trying to step through, and gets it back over the top. Quick pass to the corner for Ferguson. Now Sweeney and Erickson top of that zone. Both teams substituting often here in the first half.
Yeah, Raina Welsh will re-enter for Eau Claire Memorial the next dead ball. She's caught a breather here, and the Apes have slipped maybe just a bit with her on the bench.
And what a drive and finish from Schroeder. 12-10 as Ott now with it on the left wing. Old A's playing man-to-man. That one tipped too far and then volleyballed back out to Ott into the corner. Erickson.
Well, Mike, quarter of this game has gone by, and we've got a good one here in store tonight.
Absolutely. As that one tipped out of bounds by Ferguson. Baseline inbound. As Mullins was going to check in and said Mon Marquette will, as Coach Passion grabbed her and said, no, you get a little bit more of a breather.
Got our security health plan instant replay here. That drive from Schroeder just a minute or so ago.
Beautiful,
Very nice.
Beautiful finish. The Duncan special. Great inbound, and then going for the bank was Sweeney too far. Last touched by Palmier. Well designed on the inbound.
Yeah.
It's a bit too strong on the shot. And they try it again, this time on the other side, and that's a double. Underneath is Mon Marquette, and she will score.
Now the inbounder got lost in traffic.
They ran the same play, just a little bit of a wrinkle that time. Let the inbounder sneak back in under the basket.
Yep, and you
Well
see that happen. That happens even at the highest levels. You lose track of the inbounder and you slip right under the basket.
Shaw trapped on the baseline. He's able to get it. Now Welsh high post. Trying to turn around. Little baby hook. Around and out. She gets her own board right back up. And she'll go to the free throw line and shoot a pair. The fourth Appleton East foul. This one called on Ella Yazjewski, her first.
Well, and for Welsh in her over 1,000 point career, she has made a living 8 feet and in.
First free throw, good, no problem there. There as well from our friends at Metal Wholesale & Owen, your locally operated residential, farm, and commercial metal supplier. If you're looking to build or remodel, you need metal fast, you need metal right. Ask your building contractor for the best in the business. Ask for Metal Wholesale. Metal Wholesale LLC, your professional metal manufacturer. Welsh goes 2 for 2. Sweeney got her tightly by Shaw, trying to turn the corner. Drive and kick from Mon Marquette. High catch by Ott near side for us. Yazjewski trying to back down Welsh. Great square up defense from Welsh, and a double dribble is going to be called.
Yeah, she over dribbled that there. She was headed towards the short corner, kind of without a plan, like I mentioned before, and would have been best served to pick up the dribble there and kick it back out. And as she turned, got a little squirrely with it.
Absolutely. And a shot brings up Mansell that no matter what everyday life looks like, Fleet Farm's got you covered at the best prices guaranteed. Auto, pet, birds, farm, snacks. Fleet Farm has everything you need, all at the lowest prices. And saw at Fleet Farm on the way back after tonight. After our doubleheader today.
Right on Highway 10 in Stevens Point, right?
Yep. Yeah. Welsh gets contact and draws a foul. It's going to be the second on somebody, Neubauer or Yazjewski.
It's going to be called on Yazjewski. And the Appleton East bench, her hands were straight up, which they were, but Yazjewski was moving towards Welsh at that same time. That's where the foul came from.
Free throw good.
You can have your arms straight up all you want, but if you're moving and bobbing around, that foul will be called on you. Speaking of fouls being called, New Lisbon's finest, Preston, checking in, basketball official. Best one in New Lisbon that I know of.
Welsh 2 for 2, and we're tied up, 14 all. 6.5 to go. So I'm sure you'll see some of these officials over in Green Bay next week.
Oh, yeah.
Neubauer trying to back down Shaw. Great for him. She steps through but can't finish. Good move. No bucket. Rebound for Kling. Eau Claire Memorial with a chance to take the lead. Jason checking out some scores. We'll have some updates as well for you guys at halftime on who's already punched their ticket to Green Bay. He's going to be playing at the Resch Center next week. 2 Division I teams already on their way. This one would be the third. Runner is good from Marley Ferguson. And Eau Claire Memorial's on top. Long skip for a moment. She'll take a deep three, and she banks it home.
Patriots like the bank shot.
Banks open on Saturdays in Appleton, I guess.
I guess.
Moments, that was from a good 5 feet beyond the arc. East back up 1. Shaw weaving around, gets it across for Palmier. They got the double post set up against his own tipped away, and Moments with another steal. That's at least her third that I know of. She'll square up. That one off to the left, no good. And Shaw saves it to Moments underneath Sweeney. Steps through, count the bucket, and 1 for Sweeney. Be the first on Welsh, team's third. Schwann back in. Sweeney was 92% from the line in the regular season. She hits that one. She's got 5 points and a timeout on the floor. We'll do the same. We'll step aside. You're watching sectional final basketball on Zaleski Sports.
A&W. Try the new 3-piece pub battered cod combo. Flaky fried cod fillets, crispy fries, creamy coleslaw, and a frosty mug of made fresh A&W root beer. It's fish and chips the all-American way. And then some. A&W. Try the new 16-piece shrimp combo. Golden fried shrimp, crispy fries, creamy coleslaw, and a frosty mug of made fresh A&W root beer. It's an all-American seafood feast. And then some.
Out of the timeout taken by Appleton East. Just to get a little bit of a breather, maybe get a couple players back on the floor. They lead by 4. 4:44 to go in the first half. Again, Michael in here with Jason Zaleski here courtside. Best seat in the house.
Yeah, that's right.
Great crowd here as well. Both schools showed out in force. We've had some great atmospheres this week. Both regional basketball for boys and sectional for the girls. And of course, stay tuned. We could have a few teams on their way to state. We'll have some of those for you next week in Green Bay. Over the top after a steal for Erickson and a good recovery by the Old Ames. Short hop for Mont Marquette. She'll turn the corner, kick back to Erickson. Erickson block pass for Neubauer, and she scores. Tori Neubauer has got 4. Lead is now 6, the largest lead of the day. As Raya Shaw, along with Kling, Schroeder, Ferguson, and Welsh on the floor. Quick pass, Shaw left wing. Quick entry, high post underneath. They get Welsh on the right block. Blocked to backside. And then a foul on the floor after the rebound on the Patriots. And that'll be the second on Amelia Mont Marquette. Hoyton back on the floor. 6th foul for East. So for next foul on for the rest of the first half, Old Days will be shooting some free throws. Kling, shoulder down, trying to step through. Off balance runner, no. With a box out, and then we have a jump ball called?
Yep.
Jump ball forced off of Welsh. I want to say that was Mulmans. Yeah, she'll run point. The senior, one of 3 seniors on the roster for Appleton, so they got a lot of players coming back next year. Step back jumper from the free throw line. That one well off, glancing left. Rebound for Ferguson. Open 3, Hoytom, yes! Ava Hoytom buries a triple from the left wing, and it's a 3-point game. Moments underneath, finds Neubauer, trying to back her way down, squares up, goes up with the left and scores. Right-handed shot, spinning back left to finish under the basket for Tori Neubauer. She had 16 on Thursday night. Second on the team, Mine Sweeney's 23. Kling trying to turn the corner, what a step through, and she scores.
Did it all by herself that time, did Kling.
Watch out, Big Rivers.
Yeah.
She is a future player of the year.
Yeah, sure looks like it.
Only a freshman. Again, she had 27 when these teams played back in January.
I can see it.
Schwann in the corner. All three seniors for East are on the floor right now. There's Neubauer. She'll line up a three. That one well off to the right. But the rebound loose, battled for. Jump ball. Will flip the arrow. Memorial will get the basketball with 1:51 to go. As well, whether you're buying or selling, turn to the Jesperson Group, a Century 21 affiliated. They have a pulse on the local real estate market. They can help you with both existing homes and new builds and can help you through each step of the process. Making the home buying and selling process simple, not stressful. That's what you get with Jesperson Group. It's C21 affiliated.
So Memorial with the ball here, Mike. They've been in trail position since the first couple minutes in, looking to keep this one close as they head to the half here in a minute 40.
As Hoytom is able to bring it back out. And East now staying in that 2-3. Again, they started the game in man-to-man for about a minute, then they went to the zone. Hoytom open three. That's how you get out of a zone. Shot no good. Last touched by Memorial.
Yeah, they're going to say that was off of Adams and out of bounds.
Adams and Ott were both right there. 80 seconds left here in the first half.
Our press box crew is on their feet with 1:15 to play before half. They're ready to go.
Absolutely. And a foul off the ball on the floor on the Old Abe's. Their fourth foul, and I think the first on Kling.
Yeah, for us, it's a doubleheader here. We've got a boys game at 7. They're just keeping themselves loose up there.
Absolutely.
Long day.
Sweeney underhands it across. Quick pass. Schwann, three in the corner. That's too strong. Rebound right tapped out to Erickson. Aubrey Erickson's first points of the day. It's a 5-point game with under a minute to go.
Second offensive rebound of the half for Erickson as well, getting to the ball.
And give credit to Ott as well, tipping it to her. And again, the first 2 minutes, Memorial was the more physical team. East has matched them the rest of the half.
They have. And what's put Memorial in this trail position is for where things have got even physically, East still the much quicker team on the floor.
And an offensive foul off the ball on Schroeder. See, she was trying to get position in the post. They called her for a hook. The hook and hold.
Each team with 5 fouls in the half.
East now with 6.
Oh, did they add it? Yeah, there it is, 6. Yep. Thank you.
And of course, I think in college basketball, that would have been a flagrant foul.
That's the way some of the calls have been, that's right.
Like the hook and hold used to be all the flagrant one. I know for years, Ethan Happ would get mad. Sweeney, 5-second call, turnover.
Yeah, big defense there from Raya Shaw.
Yeah, that was exceptional defense.
Yeah.
Sweeney frustrated. As Neubauer will get a break. Ferguson will get a break. Result at Chippewa Valley Orthopedics, whether you're a professional athlete, weekend warrior, or simply have an aching joint, rest assured that you'll receive unsurpassed care delivered with compassion and respect. So when you need it the most, visit these sports medical experts at Chippewa Valley Orthopedics. We'll hear from them as well during our post game.
5 seconds.
3 seconds. Shaw, step over, underneath. Shot would have been good if it goes. It is not, and we go to the half. 18 minutes in the books. 18 minutes from a trip to state. It is Appleton East 26, Oak Cliff Memorial 21. Stay tuned. Your halftime coverage is on the way next, including some scores from around the state and who's on their way to Green Bay right here on Zaleski Sports.
At Ridgetop, we are your trusted, local, affordable exterior renovations expert. Isn't that right, Bo?
Exactly, especially when we are working on someone's biggest investment.
Can you give us an example, Bo?
Well, there was this house. We replaced the roofing, siding, and windows. Then they left a 5-star review.
One of our thousands of 5-star reviews?
Exactly.
For your free, no obligation estimate, call us today or go to ridgetopexteriors.com.
Welcome to Bruce Orthodontics, where we provide comprehensive orthodontic care to patients of all ages. We are now accepting new patients, and we accept most insurances.
Orthodontics is much more than just a job to me. It is my passion and my life. What separates us from other orthodontists is constant continuing education for myself and my staff, compassion, and dedication. Here at Bruce Orthodontics, we change lives one smile at a time. I'd love the opportunity to meet you and transform your smile.
Call us to set up your free consultation today.
Hi, I'm Josh Marks, owner of Infinity Exteriors. 9 out of 10 brand new roofs can't pass a simple manufacturer warranty inspection, meaning 9 out of 10 brand new roofs have no warranty. Infinity operates on principles instilled in my Marine Corps service: honor, courage, and commitment. Infinity is meticulous craftsmanship, unbeatable quality, and always at the best price. Infinity buys more, pays less, passing those savings directly to you. We're booking new roofs, siding, and windows. Call today.
We're back with Better Halves. Jane is looking for a better health plan. Jane?
I need someone who'll make time for me. So, how would you two get to know me?
You want time? I'll keep you on hold all night long.
He sounds gross.
Jane, I'm Steve from security. I won't treat you like a number. I've got award-winning service and coverage made just for you.
Now that's better. Next up, Networks.
Looking to buy flooring today? Shop R&R Flooring and Furniture. We have more flooring in stock and ready to go than the big box stores. Over 250,000 square feet.
That's right, over 250,000 square feet of luxury vinyl planking carpet in over 150 colors.
R&R guarantees you will find what you're looking for at a price you won't find anywhere else.
Grab your new floor today or schedule an installation.
When it comes to flooring, furniture, and mattresses,
it's easy.
Come to R&R Flooring and Furniture today. That's all it takes.
Halftime continuing here from Marshfield. 26-21 Appleton East on top of Eau Claire Memorial. Winner going to Green Bay. Later on at halftime, Jason Zaleski will have some scores for you guys on who is on their way to Green Bay next week for the state girls basketball tournament at the Resch Center. But until then, let's take a look at some of the scoring numbers here in the first half for this one. We'll start with Eau Claire Memorial leading the way for the Old Ames. Nora Kling, she had 7 points, went 1 of 2 from the line. As a team, they went 5 of 6. 5 points for Marley Ferguson, 4 for Raina Welsh. She was a perfect 4 of 4 from the stripe. 3 for Ava Hoytom, 2 for Ashlyn Schroeder. For Appleton East, leading all scorers, 11 first half points for Lily Momans. She had 3 threes, was 0 for 1 from the line. As a team, they went 1 for 2. 6 points for Tori Neubauer, 5 for Ellis Sweeney, 2 each for Amelia Munn-Marquette and Aubrey Erickson. Your scoring here in this first half. Again, a great atmosphere, great environment, plenty of fans here. I'm sure the concession lines are very long as we get set for this one. Again, this a doubleheader here. Another game here from this floor. Same crew, same time, or same place, 7 o'clock tonight. We'll talk about that more later on. But right now, we will take another quick timeout, hear from some more of our great sponsors, because without them, we couldn't be bringing you this game here on Zaleski Sports. We'll come back, and Jason will take a look at some of the scores around the state and who is going to Green Bay when we return on Zaleski Sports.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
From humble beginnings in 1904, the Wheatrick family has grown Grassland Dairy Products into one of the largest processors of butter in the nation. Based in Greenwood, Wisconsin, the family and its hundreds of employees continue their pursuit of providing high-quality products that can proudly be served in restaurants and homes across America.
A&W. Try the new 3-piece pub battered cod combo. Flaky fried cod fillets, crispy fries, creamy coleslaw, and a frosty mug of made fresh A&W root beer. It's fish and chips the all-American way. And then some.
Is your business, church, or organization getting a fair deal on your copier contracts? Do you even know how much you're spending? Bauernfeind Business Technologies has been in the office technology industry for 70 years. We have an award-winning service department, and customers love our fair and flexible service contracts. If you're currently a customer, thank you. If you currently work with one of our competitors, let's talk. We can tell you if you're overpaying or getting a good deal. BBT, we want to be the easiest vendor you work with. b-bt.com.
It is halftime. You can see the crowd enjoying the game here as Appleton is already out on the floor. But with that being said, we have 11 teams already on their way to Green Bay. So, Jason, I'm going to turn it over to you. And who is already on their way to state and is going to be playing basketball next week?
All right, well, we'll start in Division 5. We've got one final from Division 5. That game at La Crosse Logan. It was Barneveld over Oliva Strum, 60-39. In Division 5 section, now we've got 12. 12 of our 20 teams have checked the box and getting ready to find a bus over to the Rush Center. In Division 4, Cuba City 47, Aquinas 43. Cuba City back to the state tournament again this year. Prairie School over Westfield 67-33. And final just a little bit ago, St. Mary Catholic 65, Manitowoc Lutheran 54. So in Division 4, Cuba City, Prairie School, and St. Mary Catholic. In Division 3, Elk Mound over Baldwin Woodville, 54-48. Laconia over Edgerton, 57-42. And Xavier over Wittenberg Burnhamwood, 63-45. So Elk Mound, Laconia, and Xavier in Division 3. In Division 2, a pair of scores. Wauwatosa East held off Union Grove, 50-39. And West Appear over Wanakee, 66-55. In Division 1, which is where we are now.
Also Edgewood.
Edgewood 67, West Salem 42. So right, in Division 2, Edgewood, Wauwatosa East, and West Appear. In Division 1, Muskego over in Brown Deer got past Kenosha Bradford 45-33. And an overtime game, it was Arrowhead hitting the free throws in overtime to beat Wanakee 72-69. So in Division 1, Arrowhead and Muskego. That's it.
They'll be joined by one of these two schools, and then Kimberly and Pewaukee are going on right now as well in another great game. The Woodland against the Fox Valley, another two juggernaut conferences. We're going to take one final break here before we get set for the second half, and your second half is on the way next on Zaleski Sports.
You're tuned in to Better Halves. Mike, what are you looking for?
Skip, I'm not getting older. I'm getting better. I still got big plans for my life and my Medicare.
I know exactly what you want from Medicare. Same as all the other guys. Me!
Hey, Mike, I'm Sheila from Security, and I'm just like you. In fact, I'm from your neighborhood, and I've got a Medicare plan that treats you like you.
Did it just get better in here?
We welcome you back here. Things that Braden gave us as well. Pewaukee up 3 at the half on Kimberly, 26-23. As we get set for the second half, it will be Appleton East basketball to start as they switch sides. So we going toward their bench. So East will now be heading toward the entrance of the school.
All right.
So here's how I kind of view things here with a gym, or as I've called it over the years as a broadcaster and as an athlete, the barn here in Marshfield. This is one of the biggest gyms in the state.
It's cavernous.
And I covered quite a few small school games here, Division 4, Division 5. Players have a hard time adjusting to this floor because the depth perception is completely thrown off.
Yeah, the fans are so far away from you. It looks weird, and the baseline or behind the basket's a little bit different on either side.
High post backdoor cut, a bit too far behind, tipped out of bounds. And it stays with Appleton East.
You know, it was something I never thought of until I get into this business because when I was here, this is where I went to gym class too, so it just seemed regular to me. But I see it now.
Mulmans leads all scorers, 11 first half points. Hit 3 threes. Into the corner for Neubauer. She'll line up a three, and she'll hit a three. Tori Neubauer's got 9. Largest lead of the day for either team, an 8-point lead for the Patriots of Appleton East.
And we got kids behind us doing cartwheels on the made three.
That's impressive. When I was at Stevens Point last week for a regional final against Eau Claire North, there were kids diving onto the floor after a three because it was after the play. That one, an air ball rebounded by Neubauer. They made sure the teams were passed, but then they would be flying it to the baseline. Sweeney, trapped moment, catch and shoot on the wing, and knuckleball, no good. Long rebound is chased down by Lily Momans. Here's Sweeney, she'll take a three. That one too strong, high off the glass, rebound tipped out. Yazjewski gets it poked away by Raya Shaw. Driving baseline, that one tipped out of bounds by Amelia Munt-Marquette. Stays with Memorial. As well for our friends at HS Fence, specializing in chain link, vinyl, wood, and ornamental fencing. They've been providing commercial and residential fencing to the people of Wisconsin for the last 18 years. Contact them today in Fall Creek or at hsfencewi.com. There's a steal. Moments, another steal. And she'll get the pass underneath from Sweeney and scores.
I was going to say Memorial in some danger here to start the half, and they'll call the timeout.
And we will do the same. 31-21 Appleton East. Sectional final basketball returns on Zaleski Sports right after this.
NW, root beer float and root beer cream freeze. 2 delicious ways to savor the all-American flavor and creamy vanilla soft serve. They're the sweetest friends a Frosty mug ever had. And then some.
First time we've seen a team have a double-digit lead today. Appleton East up 31-21 out of the timeout. The first one taken by the Old Abes today. Reminder as well as we get set from our friends at Dahlman Insurance to cover your church. All call the Dahlman Insurance Agency for a coverage analysis. Dahlman Insurance covers churches in Wisconsin with Hastings Insurance Company. Online, dahlmaninsurance.com. Dahlman Insurance, come for the rates, stay for the service. Square up, Kling, her shot is short. She gets her own rebound though again. That's the tough thing with a zone. There is no, and that ripped away a jump ball. Keeps it with Eau Claire Memorial.
Yeah, Mike, let's talk about the tight games, or lack thereof, for Eau Claire Memorial. They beat Oshkosh North 84-35. They beat Marshfield 69-48. They beat Neenah 64-44. This is unusual for the Abes in this postseason.
Great inbound play, and Welsh scores.
I mean, nobody's really poked them. Nobody's kind of pushed them in the hallway.
And a three for Neubauer.
And Appleton East is, they're that kid going through the hallway right now, kind of bouncing other kids out of the way.
They are a very good shooting team. They have been all year long. Great reverse move by Welsh, the board and the putback. That's what the Old Abes are going to need to come back, is get those second chances if you have to have them.
Get the second chances and get the leaders on this team. Wow.
It doesn't matter if Moments is hitting threes, though. 37-25. Appleton East, they're 35% on the season from three. They're a very good three-point shooting team, led usually by Sweeney, but not today.
And the Patriots own its largest lead here today.
Into the corner, Welch gets the touch into a triple team. Somehow gets the reverse up and scores. What a finish. And then another timeout taken by Coach Fanning, and we will do the same. It's a 30. We're back in 30 seconds on Zaleski Sports with more sectional final basketball.
At Ridgetop, we are your trusted, local, affordable exterior renovations expert. Isn't that right, Bo?
Exactly, especially when we are working on someone's biggest investment.
Can you give us an example, Bo?
Well, there was this house. We replaced the roofing, siding, and windows. Then they left a 5-star review.
One of our thousands of 5-star reviews?
Exactly.
For your free, no obligation estimate, call us today or go to ridgetopexteriors.com.
Back underway after the timeouts. 3 left for Eau Claire Memorial, 4 for Appleton East in a 10-point game. 3 minutes in the second half. Sweeney trying to turn the corner. She'll go high off the glass with the left. 7 points for Ella Sweeney.
Yeah, Memorial defensively, aside from the first 2 or 3 minutes of this game, Memorial has not had an answer defensively against the Patriots.
Palmier to Hoytom. Now Schroeder trying to back down Newbauer. Long kick to the corner. Palmier will drive. Little floater is going to be short. That's an air ball. Rebound to Tori Newbauer. Mont Marquette to Sweeney. She'll line up a three. That one a bit short. Rattled around, taken by Ferguson.
Just missed, though. I mean, she's got the distance measured up here.
There's a three on the wing is good. That's a needed three for Lydia Palmier.
That was a big shot. Big shot. There's still a lot of time left, but you kind of feel for Memorial, they've got to get momentum turned around in a hurry.
Newbauer, the drive and the finish with the rights.
Yep, and again, I said it a minute ago, I'll say it again, Memorial just defensively has not had an answer here tonight.
And that was set up by the three-point shooting. They closed out quickly and got a blow by. 14 points now for Newbauer. And they tried the post entry, and Amelia Mont Marquette gets the steal. Here is Sweeney. And then her pass was stolen by Palmier, and she was fouled by Mullmans, who definitely pretty much intentionally did that. As you see the three here from our security health plan instant replay from Palmier, who will now shoot a pair of free throws. Left-handed shot. First one good. Grand result from Mutual of Wausau Insurance, protecting homes, farms, and businesses almost as long as the state of Wisconsin has existed since 1875. Visit mutualofwausau.com to find an agent near you. We're glad to have you joining us today. Of course, 5 o'clock, our next game, girls basketball, over in Eau Claire, Owen Withee, and Eau Claire Emmanuel Lutheran. Division 5. Blackhawks looking to make their 10th trip to state. Mont Marquette for Mullmans, catch and shoot. That's an air ball. Good closeout, rebound to Kling. Kling, drive and kick. On the wing, good. Hoytom.
Couple of big threes for the Aves in these last minute and a half or so.
6-point game.
Old Abe's fans coming to their feet momentarily after that big made three-pointer.
Schwann trying to back her way down. Gets it on the back cut. And the scoop and score by Mullmans. Timeout on the floor taken by the Patriots, and we shall do the same. 12:53 to go. 8-point lead for Appleton East. Sectional final basketball returns on Zaleski Sports right after this.
Welcome to Bruce Orthodontics, where we provide comprehensive orthodontic care to patients of all ages. We are now accepting new patients, and we accept most insurances.
Orthodontics is much more than just a job to me. It is my passion and my life. What separates us from other orthodontists is constant continuing education for myself and my staff, compassion, and dedication. Here at Bruce Orthodontics, we change lives one smile at a time. I'd love the opportunity to meet you and transform your smile.
Call us to set up your free consultation today.
Hi, I'm Josh Marks, owner of Infinity Exteriors. 9 out of 10 brand new roofs can't pass a simple manufacturer warranty inspection, meaning 9 out of 10 brand new roofs have no warranty. Infinity operates on principles instilled in my Marine Corps service: honor, courage, and commitment. Infinity is meticulous craftsmanship, unbeatable quality, and always at the best price. Infinity buys more, pays less, passing those savings directly to you. We're booking new roofs, siding, and windows. Call today.
Bringing things up is Ryan Shaw. Next whistle, we'll go through our schedule.
All right.
That we have when we have a little bit of a downtime here in the game. 12 games on the airwaves today here on Zaleski Sports. Playoff action, sectional final, regional final. 3 in the corner. Hoytom hits.
3 threes in the last 2 minutes for the Aves.
And they've become more aggressive. Shot will not count. Foul on Shaw.
So girls basketball sectional final continues on Zaleski Sports today. 5 o'clock, Eau Claire Emmanuel Lutheran and Owen Withee. And in Division 5 as well, 7 o'clock, Sevastopol and Assumption. Boys basketball, all 7 o'clock tips, all regional finals. Neenah at Kaukauna Wausau West at Eau Claire Memorial. Stevens Point right here at Marshfield. Menominee at Wausau East. Beaver Dam at Brookfield Central. Hurley at Stratford. Marathon at Auburndale. Tigerton at Pacelli Catholic. And Alma Center Lincoln at Columbus Catholic. If you weren't making notes or don't have a steel trap memory to know all those, you head to the website, ZaleskiSports.com. Full listings are there. Launch your game right from the website as well.
A foul on Schroeder during that. Inbound goes to the top to Erickson, right back to Schwann. That one is well short and taken by Ferguson, and then a foul in the backcourt on Erickson.
Kind of reached out as she was falling down to attempt to slow down Ferguson.
Reminder as well from our friends at Security Financial Bank, SFB. Whether you're starting a business, buying your first home, or saving for college, SFB are the bankers who believe in you. Learn more today at sfbank.com. Member FDIC. Approaching 12 minutes to play. High post touches too far and turned over. On the run is Jenna Ott. Through contact, and she goes flying to the floor, and ball almost goes to Paul Lecker down on the baseline.
Paul, for the moment, representing AppletonAreaSports.com. You can get all your Appleton area high school varsity sports action over at AppletonAreaSports.com.
Yeah, he sent me some pictures from Thursday night. Some really good photos from that game, as the free throw is good from Jenna Ott.
And then Paul, like us, pulling the doubleheader today. He will switch hats to MarshfieldAreaSports.com for Stevens Point and Marshfield 7 o'clock tip.
And I'm sure, again, as I'm one of the guys who works on the magazine, our Zaleski Sports Headlines, I'll be getting a bevy of pictures from Paul well after midnight tonight. 2 for 2, the trip for Ott, the junior. 45-38. East on top.
America's favorite baseball umpire enters the chat. Alex. Most of America's favorites. So some in Marathon County, not so much.
I remember the name we tried to mic him up one day, and then it rained. Drive and finish, not quite there. Rebound tipped out to Erickson.
During summer ball, I actually, we had a GoPro on the chest of Alex for one game. That was fun.
Yeah, I remember the game. We had the mic on him, and we got the whole pregame meeting, and then it just absolutely poured rain. And he ran back up and gave it to us and said, I don't want to damage your equipment. There's a steal, and the finish. Oh, not quite, but 2 free throws on the way for Ashlyn Schroeder.
Sorry, go ahead, Mike.
Defensive aggressiveness is stepping up now for Memorial, and they need to.
Yeah, it has to.
They're stepping up at half court further to try and force the issue.
Patriots have led by as many as 12 here in the half as we near the end of third quarter of play, but a pair of free throws here to trim it up for the Abes. Currently a 7-point margin.
Might as well for friends at Herrick and Hart Law Office. They've been on the side of the injured since 1951. Find them at eauclairlaw.com. Again, that's eauclairlaw.com, as we're going to get Neubauer and Sweeney will get a break.
What if I'm injured climbing out of bed? Then what?
That's your own fault.
Okay.
That seems like a user issue. Free throw no good at the board.
Well, it happens. I'll just alert everybody ahead of time. It happens.
Pass to the wing for Erickson. Yazjewski back on the floor. Molman's being face guarded by Shaw. Yazjewski picks up her dribble and is trapped. She'll just throw it up and bank it up and through. Ella Yazjewski gets on the score sheet for the first time. Long skip for Hoytom, who's got 3 threes. Free throw jumper. In and out halfway down for Welsh, but she chases the rebound down. Goes back up as blocked, but a foul called on Yazjewski. She leaned forward on that block, picks up her 3rd, and the team's 4th, to a chorus of boos from the student section.
I mean, who would know officiating rules better than a junior in high school?
I mean, I have a bunch of old rule books from when I was a ref back in 2015, 2016. I thought about bringing them from the office today.
Well, they don't have any of those books back here.
The NFHS rules, as Welsh hits the first free throw. She's got now 11 points.
Speaking of NFHS rules, Appleton East, if we were playing by them, would be 1 foul from putting Memorial in the double bonus, but we don't do that here in Wisconsin.
Welsh is 6 of 6 from the line. She is 2 for 2 on that trip. The lead is 7. Schwann as Memorial full court. Underhand for moments. They'll get over the timeline and break the count. High catch by Schwann, and she's fouled by Nora Kling.
Yeah, and Coach Fanning called for that as the Patriots were bringing the ball up. Memorial Old Abe's head coach, Brandon Fanning, was telling his girls, get up, get up, get up. And trying to go for a steal, trying to get that trap up here in the corner, just anything to break the Patriots out of getting into their half-court set, maybe get a steal, but looking for defensive pressure is Coach Fanning.
Amelia Munn Marquette back in the game, and she gets the inbound. Drive and kick for Momans. Momans poked away, loose ball. And timeout is called for and given.
Well, or was it? We're going to talk about it here. Coach Fanning, he was calling timeout right away.
Yeah, and the official closest to us had the timeout. The other one had the jump.
Well,
let's see what's
right. Because was there possession long enough to call the timeout? That's what's being discussed right now. We've got a replay of it here.
And they give the timeouts?
Yes. There you go.
They are giving the timeouts.
And our replay showed that as well.
And we will do the same. 10:08 to go. 7-point lead for the Patriots. Back after this on Zaleski Sports.
We're back with better halves. Jane is looking for a better health plan. Jane?
I need someone who'll make time for me. So, how would you two get to know me?
You want time? I'll keep you on hold all night long.
He sounds gross.
Jane, I'm Steve from security. I won't treat you like number. I've got award-winning service and coverage made just for you.
Now that's better. Next up, networks.
Out of the timeout, 10:08 remaining.
Yeah, we've got a poll running on the chat right now, and as of now, 53% of the folks watching are saying the Patriots going to win this one coming down the stretch. 47% for the Old Abes. Vote now, vote early, vote often.
Appleton's looking for their 4th trip to St. Memorial, looking for their 7th, as that shot's no good. Jeski the board, and it somehow gets through to Neubauer, who's back on the floor, as is Sweeney. Starting 5 out for Appleton East. Neubauer trying to back her way down, steps through, and draws a foul.
Yeah, and again, Coach Fanning just imploring his girls to defend the perimeter. He's telling them over and over and over, we got to get out of the dribble, we got to get out, get in the passing lanes, we got to make things happen up top. We're down by 7, and we're 3/4 the way through this one.
Hoytom gets the foul and then heads to the bench. That one lobbed over the top for Neubauer. She'll chase it down at the timeline. And now Shaw gets the face guard Sweeney. Jeski, high dribble, trying to back her way down, spins back right, steps through, shot of the back right, and then she just picked up her 4th foul. Legs tangled up with Schroeder. And the 4th update as well from Braden Bullis, 34-30 Pewaukee over Kimberly. Yeah. Under 10 minutes to go there.
You trust Braden to be accurate?
Yes, I do.
Okay. He's a student of the game, right? Braden's he's going to a game somewhere tonight, too.
I think he's in Auburndale.
He is, that's right. It'll be Marathon at Auburndale version 3, Marawood Conference tournament going on there.
We got a lot of trilogies, including today.
Yeah, tonight, right here.
Yeah. That 3 too strong from Palmier, but the rebound, Welsh goes up and scores.
6th rebound for Raina Welsh, 3rd on the offensive side.
They needed her to be big in the second half, and she has. 10 points in the half, 14 in the game. Sweeney, left, gets by Welsh and scores.
Now, if the Patriots, we've seen this all game, if they're able to keep their dribble alive, they're going to get to the hole and or make something happen.
So he shot as well to Daniel Watchin, who's going to be going to Memorial later today to watch the Old Abe's boys play Wausau West, as there's a foul that will send Welsh to the line.
Braden's got all the games loaded up on the website. That's the way to do it on his laptop. That's how you do it.
That's what we did on Thursday night. I had our company iPad with the game. With the Memorial Nina game, he had the Assumption Pacelli game on his laptop. I had our game on my phone to keep track of things.
What a time right now in Wisconsin playoffs, right? We got hockey state going on, boys and girls, playoffs, state team wrestling going on. It's quite a time right now.
So I'll have to check after this game, see how Tomahawk Hatchets in Division II playing.
Hockey, Tomahawk are state champions.
They did get it. Congratulations to Tomahawk.
Yeah, they beat Amory.
49-44 now as Welch went 2 for 2. As here is Sweeney. Approaching 8 minutes to go. Mont Marquette. Ott in the game now. Mont Marquette driving kick to Ott. To the elbow. Mont Marquette 3 in the corner. That one too strong. Rebound. Neubauer out muscled by Schroeder for that one. Chance to get it back within a possession. Old A's have done a great job battling back in this one so far. Palmier into the corner for Kling. Kling, high dribble to the block. Trying to step through, squares up. Shot just short. Rebound, Schroeder again. Now Shaw for 3, and she banks it through. Ryan
2-point game. Bank or no bank, 2-point game.
Here's Momans. She'll try and answer. That's short. That's an air ball. That was a force.
She forced it. Yeah, it was off rhythm. Shot it with her arm. Didn't get any legs under it, but she wanted that answer. Wanted to stem the tide here a little bit. Abe's fans again on their feet here in Marshfield.
Yeah, she'll get a break. She's frustrated with herself as Erickson checks back in. Chance to tie or take the lead for Eau Claire Memorial. Again, this lead was as high as 12 early in the second half. Old Abe's have fought all the way back. You don't win 25 games for nothing.
Right.
25-2. Welsh ties it up.
All right, game on.
14 and a half for Welsh.
That was blocked. Welsh blocked that one.
And now a chance to take the lead. Memorial, once they turned up their pressure defensively, this game completely changed. And now does Appleton East have an answer to stop this run? They're extending that zone a little bit now, more toward the wings. Palmier into the corner for Shaw. Trying to back down Mont Marquette. Underneath, wide open. Memorial has the lead. Schroeder. Beautiful basketball there by the Old Abe's, and they take their first lead since the first half.
A lot of hands on chins right now on the Appleton East bench, trying to scratch around and find the answer here.
Post entry for Neubauer to the corner. Ott, open 3 to answer. That one too strong. Rebound, Schroeder, foul on East, and that's going to be bonus. The third on Erickson. And a 1-and-1 for Schroeder.
What a surge for Eau Claire Memorial over this game's last 5 minutes. Again, Mike, they had trailed by as many as 12 in this second half. They now lead by 2 with 6 to play.
Yeah, so you might as well, during this free throw, just like these players are bringing their best to the court. Ridgetop Exteriors brings top-tier performance to your home. From roofing projects to siding, windows, and doors, Ridgetop Exteriors has the winning strategy to protect your home. Visit ridgetopexteriors.com and score big. Trusted, local, and affordable service. Schroeder went 0 for 2 her first trip to the line in the second half. That one, she hits the front end of the 1-and-1. Ferguson back in. Kling will be back in for Schroeder if she makes this. No. Rebound, Jazdrzewski, who is checked back in with her 4 fouls. Here's Sweeney. And a foul called fighting through the screen on Memorial. On Shaw, her second. Team's 6th. 5:52 to go. 52-49, Eau Claire Memorial on top. A huge second half comeback by the Old Ames. Sweeney. Tightly guarded by Shaw. Steps through, poked away, and a foul called on the reach. will send Sweeney to the line with a 1-1.
Well, that's exactly what it was. The poke was a reach, and it was a foul.
Second on Lydia Palmier. Both teams in the bonus from here on out.
So you're saying this is going to slow down a little bit, perhaps? Trips to the free throw line. Yeah, that's my interpretation.
Sweeney was 92% in the regular season. She did miss one on Thursday. That one good. Third player in double figures for Appleton East, joining Mullmans and Neubauer. And a 2-for-2 trip. Timeout on the floor. We'll do the same. We'll step aside. 1-point game. 5:41 to go. You're watching sectional final basketball here on Zaleski Sports.
A&W. Try the new 3-piece pub battered cod combo. Flaky fried cod fillets, crispy fries, creamy coleslaw, and a frosty mug of made fresh A&W root beer. It's fish and chips the all-American way. And then some.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
.541 to go. It's a 1-point game. It's coming down to the wire. Two teams already on their way to Green Bay in Division I. Two will be sent their way shortly. Who's going to be joining Mosquito and Arrowhead? Palmier will run points with Hoytom, Kling, Welsh, and Shaw. Erickson, Sweeney, Neubauer, Montmarquette, and Yezjevsky for Appleton East. For now, Mullmans off the floor. Kling on the wing. Shaw now in the corner. Quick double on Welsh, right back to Shaw. Now the wing, Hoytom drives, poked away, gets it back to Shaw, catch and shoot in the corner. That one's short, rebound right over the top by Kling, no good. Welsh gets it back, she'll square up and score. Huge bucket there for Raina Welsh. And a great play by Kling to not commit a foul on that first rebound.
She just jumped higher than everybody else.
Yeah, absolutely. That was perfect form on the rebound. Here's Neubauer to Erickson. She'll drive, flip it up, and score.
A strong take.
4 points for Aubrey Erickson off the bench. We're back within one. 4.5 to go. Palmier into the corner for Shaw. Shaw started that run with a banked-in three. Memorial has been rolling offensively since. Hoytom looking for her fourth three. No. Rebound Neubauer. East wants to run. Here's Montmarquette. Through contact, shot is short. Rebound to Hoytom. Under 4 to go.
Well, Mike, you've called some dramatic ones, especially in the last couple of weeks. We may have one here.
It's been a stressful season, going back to Thanksgiving when I had overtime my first game of the winter season.
Well, and you got 2 games today, so pace yourself.
Yeah, my heart rate might not recover. Here is Hoytom. Memorial taking some more time here, being a little more patient, up by 1.
Yeah, no need to hurry.
But you also want to make sure you don't get out of your game.
Yeah, it's true. Just looking for a good quality shot.
Especially you are in the bonus, so they can't just take a foul to try and slow things down. Shaw poked away backside. They call a foul backside to send Shaw to the line.
Well, and now it's a free throw shooting contest here, I think, for the final 3 minutes in a 1-point game. Who will make the free throws?
Shaw will shoot. Neubauer gets the foul, her second. Reminds all of our friends at Bruce Orthodontics, providing comprehensive orthodontic care for patients of all ages. They're now accepting new patients at their Marshfield office and accept most insurances. At Bruce Orthodontics, they're changing lives one smile at a time. So set up a free consultation today, as that one was no good. As Amelia Montmarquette finds Yezjevsky. Over to Erickson. Again, Momans has not played since she got that air ball of 3. Neubauer poked away backside by Schroeder, and Welsh will get the steal. They'll bring it back out, Palmier. Now Shaw. Long skip, Palmier. Shaw on the wing, thought about it. Now Schroeder. Long skip, Palmier.
You know,
trying to get an entry in the post here.
Yeah, zone defense here for Appleton East. They've played it the majority of the game, and that's really given the Abes this option. They're not going to come out all the way out on them, so they can really take as much time off the clock as they want.
Shaw squares up. Her shot is short. Rebound to Erickson. Long skip, Neubauer for 3. Too strong. Rebound chased down by Kling. 2 minutes to go.
And now East is going to extend the pressure here. And they have to, right?
You have to, yes.
You're going to lose all the time if you don't.
You can't rely on one shot. Again. Shaw being hand-checked by Erickson. They go for the trap, and she stepped on the sideline.
Well, that's the difference, right, between laying back in the zone, which Appleton East saw Spash, saw at the end of that game on Thursday, right? They talked about that, right? If they stay back, we wait. If they come out, we go.
Yep.
Well, and now East gets to kind of make that decision, right? Are we going to stay back and let the time go down? Are we going to come out? And in this case, we can help them make a mistake.
And also, when did this game first turn? When Memorial stretched out their defense and picked up half court. Sweeney gets the inbound. Momans is back in the game, starting 5 out for Appleton East, down by 1. 90 seconds to go. Sweeney over the top. Jezjewski scores. Jezjewski gives East the lead with 80 seconds left. Here's Shaw. And you hear the students behind us chanting defense for the Patriots. And timeout on the floor. We will do the same one more time. 70 seconds to go here on Zaleski Sports. We're sending a team to Green Bay when we return.
From humble beginnings in 1904, the Wietrich family has grown Grassland Dairy Products into one of the largest processors of butter in the nation. Based in Greenwood, Wisconsin, the family and its hundreds of employees continue their pursuit of providing high-quality products that can proudly be served in restaurants and homes across America.
Is your business, church, or organization getting a fair deal on your copier contracts? Do you even know how much you're spending? Bauer & Fine Business Technologies has been in the office technology industry for 70 years. We have an award-winning service department, and customers love our fair and flexible service contracts. If you're currently a customer, thank you. If you currently work with one of our competitors, let's talk. We can tell you if you're overpaying or getting a good deal. BBT, we want to be the easiest vendor you work with. b-bt.com.
Back underway. We're here the rest of the game, folks. We will not take a break the rest of this one. And there's a steal by Erickson. Poked away through contact. Erickson scores. 3-point game, under a minute to go.
East students, they've got a certain feeling right now for their Patriots.
And you can tell, you look at the mixer, where my mic is, our field mic, it is low. It is loud here in Marshfield. 3-point game. Again, Memorial, they had a stretch where they hit 3 straight. Hoyton's got 3 of her own. Palmier for the tie. Yes!
Well, you wanted heart rate. Here we go. 30 seconds.
129 right now. Palmier ties it up, and East has been in this spot before, just a couple of minutes ago.
Yeah, let's keep it here.
Absolutely. 30-second timeout taken. Each team now with 1 timeout. We're keeping things here until we see a plaque on the floor.
I would figure here, Mike, Appleton East, should they choose, will be able to take the last shot. With 23 seconds left, the clock kind of hints at that, but with the foul situation as it is, Memorial can't be too aggressive on the south side, or they may let Appleton East attempt to win it from the free throw line.
This is what Coach Passion and Sweeney said on Thursday night when I interviewed them. It's going to be all depends on what Memorial does. If they play up, they're going to have a set play probably for Neubauer. That's who the play was designed for on Thursday. But Spash covered it well. That forced Sweeney to step back and take the three from the logo. If they play back, if they play off, and East will then take that final shot. And you got to think, they have three players double figures. All of them have hit some threes.
I think the Apes will be playing back here a bit. I don't think they're going to be too aggressive. You don't want the other team to win it from the free throw line. You want them to have to earn it from the field. You see what Coach Fanning told his girls to do.
And as a team, 68% from the line is East. Shaw's right at half court.
Now at this point, you just need one free throw to win it.
Shaw spins away. Sweeney with it. 15 seconds left. 13 seconds. Sweeney keeps it on her. 10 seconds left. Gets a screen. Sweeney to Neubauer. She'll drive. Neubauer spinning away. Steps through with the left. No good. Rebound Welsh. 1 second left. We're going to overtime.
All right. Well, pretty good defense from Memorial. East had a look at it.
The defense on Neubauer. She's done that step through before. I've seen it. But just really, really well defended. And then also good defense after the rebound to not let Welsh get a three-quarter court shot put.
Yeah. Well, it's our second overtime game in the state today, the second one in Division I. Again, it was...
And Appleton East second in 3 days.
Their second since Thursday. Yeah, we look back here. Arrowhead 72, Wanakee 69 as we see that three-pointer that tied it from Paul Meir. What a shot there, too, right? With 30 seconds left. Paul Meir tied it.
That's why if it wasn't copyrighted, I might have gone Bill Raftery there. I might have said that was some onions.
Onions, yeah. Well, there were onions there for sure. I'll say it. So now we've got 4 more minutes to see about figuring this one out. Again, Arrowhead and Wanakee, they essentially had a free throw shooting contest at the end. We'll see if, oftentimes it does in overtime just because of the foul situation. Absolutely. That's not that big of a deal. We'll see if that's, though, what materializes here.
And looking at the fouls quickly, Erickson, Marquette have 3. Jezjewski has 4. No one on Memorial has more than 2.
Yeah, so not a real concern there for anybody.
And also for these two teams, for Memorial, looking to make their first trip in 24 years. 2001 last time. It would be their 7th overall. For Appleton East, it would be their 4th, their first since 2022. But before that, it would be going back to 1998.
All right.
Neither team has won a state title.
4 minutes to see if we can find the 3rd state participant in Division I here tonight.
Shaw gets it. Tip one by the Old Days, but no, that puts the arrow for East. Something to maybe keep an eye on if we get a jump. Shaw to Kling, who starts this overtime. She'll take the mid-range. Nine points for Kling. She didn't score in the second half. Here's Sweeney. To Mulmans. Kling chasing her. Screen and roll. Here's Neubauer. She'll take the elbow jumper, and she'll hit.
So she answers back as Schroeder continued to the rim. Nice stop and pop.
16 for Neubauer. Schroeder. Long skip, tipped away, and a foul is called on Paul Meir. Will send Neubauer to the line.
Yeah, and there's not a lot that Paul Meir could have done there. Ball sprawling into the backcourt. You race for it, you make contact, and it does end with Patriots at the free throw line.
And it happened right in front of us. Like we had a pretty good view of it.
Yeah.
1-1 for Neubauer. She has not taken a free throw yet. Tonight she's 82% on the year.
Yeah, just good hustle by Paul Meir. Just a physical basketball play.
Free throw, no good. Rebound, Kling. Here's the learner. She loses her dribble, then off a foot.
Yeah.
Off of Neubauer's foot.
It was off of Neubauer's foot. Mike, you and I had it right down the line here. The officials had it too. So fortunate break though for the Apes. And what a job there too by Kling to keep that dribble alive, Harlem Globetrotter style.
59-59, under 3 to go here in overtime. Of course, stay tuned. Within, I'd say, ideally an hour after the game, we'll have highlights from this one on our socials.
Do our best.
As I say, an hour or so after we sign off.
Yeah.
We'll have all of our festivities for the postgame. Schroeder on the baseline. Long skip to Palmier, who's the reason we're in overtime.
Right.
Palmier was scoreless in the first half. She had 8 in that second half, including a couple of threes. Kling trying to drive. Little runner. Good.
Boy, she had got stuck in that short corner there just a bit, but the dribble and then the jab got herself just open enough to get a look at the rim.
Neubauer gets a screen. Elbow jumper of her own. That one off to the left. Shaw the board.
Yeah, that was affected by Welsh. She didn't get a piece of it, but the long arm of the law for Raina Welsh affected the shot trajectory.
Long skip picked off by Neubauer. 2-on-1 developing. Neubauer jump stops. She walked. Yes. It's absolutely right. She jump stopped and took another step. That was the right call every way in Sundays.
I take a look at Ashlyn Schrader on that run out there. Coach Fanning was trying to push her down the floor a little bit. She's out of gas over there, but Coach Fanning needs the senior on the floor.
A big mistake by Neubauer on the travel. Welsh underneath. Shot short. Rebound poked away out of bounds off of Kling. And here comes Mullmans back in. They're going offense for defense with Mullmans. She may be hobbling a little bit.
A little bit, yeah. I was keeping my eye on...
another 3 of the 4 games D1 in overtime. Kimberly Pewaukee now in overtime.
All right, well, maybe we've got an exciting state championship lined up in Division I.
Somewhere Muskego was going, it's hard to win a game in regulation.
Right.
Neubauer got free, kick to the corner, Mullmans for 3. That one long. Rebound to Shaw.
Big rebound there from Shaw.
She has been spectacular on the glass as a point guard. Final 70 seconds. Shaw catches it.
I almost wonder if Coach Fanning calls a timeout here at some point in the next 10-15 seconds.
If they get a trap knocked out of bounds by Neubauer.
And not that he's overly concerned, but maybe just to catch a couple of breaths here coming down the stretch. And maybe just a reminder, but he's going to let the girls play.
1 minute to go. Welsh to Shaw. Being hounded, gets it to Palmier. Welsh high post. Kling for a second, they'll bring it back out. 50 seconds to go.
They're not going to shoot unless they get sent to the free throw line.
No. Welsh.
Well.
For Kling, wide open.
Or if you get a wide open layup. Boy, 4-point lead now for the Abes.
East needs a bucket. Mullmans. Hop steps through, spins away, scores. There's the timeout.
Coach Passion called the timeout. We'll keep it here. 32 seconds left here to play. And so what Coach Passion's drawing up now for his girls is
a full court press.
Yeah, it's a full court press because you've got a couple things, you've got a couple milestones you're trying to get. One is you're trying to get a steal in the backcourt. If you can't get that, we want to see if we can get a 10-second call in the backcourt. If we can't get that, once they come across the half-court line, if we can't get them, then we're going to have to foul. So here's the 3 things we're doing, girls. We go for steal, we go for 10, and then we go for the foul.
And then if you have to foul, you're making sure you're not going to foul Welsh. She's 8 of 8 from the line.
Give it your best shot anyway. Now, we'll see where Coach Fanning puts Welsh coming down. Usually you'll put your big somewhere near the half-court line just to try to beat that press.
You look at the foul shooting. 8 of 8 is Welsh. 2 of 2 is Palmier. 1 of 4 is Schroeder.
Okay.
Kling 1 of 2. Shaw 0 for 1.
The Patriots actually start in the backcourt. Not sure what that's all about. You're just going to let Memorial come across the half-court line uncontested?
Unless they're going to trap right in front of us at the timeline.
Maybe that's what's coming here. Nope. But they will not pick up full court pressure. So Appleton East will let the Abes inbound. Advantage, I think, Memorial there.
I agree. Shaw. Well, Shaw, I'm taking all 10 seconds.
Here comes the trap.
And there it is. Palmier gets fouled right away.
So trap and then foul. It wasn't much of an attempt at a steal.
4th on Munn Marquette. And Palmier has got a 1-and-1.
And free throw numbers for Palmier tonight?
2 for 2.
All right.
Erickson in for Jażewski. Another 3-point shooter out there for Appleton East. Wherever she misses this, if you're East, you have to get that rebound. No good, and Welsh gets the board and draws the foul.
Oh, the senior Raina Welsh just pulled down the rebound. She has been the everything for this team for the last couple of years, and Welsh just pulled down the rebound. Got a free throw coming. Well, what are they ruling here?
Who's it on?
Well, because she's got to be shooting free throws. I don't know any other scenario.
Free throws, but
for the senior Welsh, right?
East thought it was on her.
Yeah, for the senior Welsh, been working her whole high school career for this moment right here, a chance with 2 made free throws to put her old Abes to the state tournament.
For the first time since 2001. No good. Rebound, Neubauer, but... Oh, no,
nope.
It's 2. Yeah, that's right. It's 2 probably.
Yeah.
Either way, a big miss.
Oh, it was a big miss, because now, make or miss, as long as the ball somehow gets into the Appleton East hands, they'll have a chance to
with the way the rebound
tie at a minimum.
With the way the Memorial's been rebounding, you'll hope for a make. No. Long rebound to Sweeney. Welsh 0 for 2. Here's Marquette. Sweeney drives and is fouled.
We get a foul. So we get free throw coming up here, and one, I'm sorry.
Kling gets her third.
So now it's Sweeney.
Or Shaw gets her third, I should say.
Sweeney now looking to tie this one up from the free throw line. That's the best that can happen at the free throw line for Sweeney. There are some other scenarios on a make or on a miss and a rebound and et cetera, but for now,
she is their best free throw shooter. .6 seconds left.
Tied.
Ice water for Sweeney, but now Moria can play for the final.
They will.
Coleman's picks up full court though. Palmier, Shaw, she's trapped. To Welsh, 5 seconds left, 4 seconds left. Welsh trying to step through for the state berth, no, or double overtime.
What'd you say about highlights, getting those done between games?
That might not happen.
Well, one way or another, we'll get them finished off. But
that might end up being you during.
It might. It certainly might. Well, Mike, we're going to have 44 minutes of basketball, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
44 minutes of basketball here, at a minimum, to see who's going to head to state.
Update from Jack Weber. These two teams played at state before even I was a thing. 1990.
I don't know how Jack would remember that.
I think he may have gone to East.
Okay. Well, he read it on the wall then.
Exactly.
Yeah, okay.
Or you can look up past state tournaments who played who.
Yeah.
You can look it up.
Jack, he's not speaking from personal experience, though. Yeah.
No, I don't even have personal experience. I'm the third oldest person in the company, and I wasn't even
there. I was a freshman or sophomore in high school. I likely didn't know where Appleton was.
I was -1. 63-63.
Yeah, Raina Welsh twice had ball in hand, chance to win it.
And she really wasn't looking for a shot.
Well, they ended up having to take it from there.
She was looking for Kling. It looked from what I could tell from this angle, she was not looking at the basket. She was looking for a pass to a shooter.
Well, likely executing on Coach Fanning's ideas and thoughts and theories right there.
But that goes back to how many times has Memorial been in this situation?
Well, not in the last 2 weeks.
Whereas, again, East, they improvised on Thursday night and got the win.
Yeah.
Again, this is the third overtime these two teams have played this year against each other. It was overtime in January.
Yeah, no, I believe you there. Just taking a peek around here, just real quick at the Abe's schedule. There's not been real tight. Again, except for the loss to East.
That's been it.
Been a pretty easy ride for the Abes, but they're in it now.
Yeah, Rice Lake kind of.
Okay, well, whatever they lacked in close game experience, they've made up for over the game's final 10 minutes. And
ever since that 12-point comeback.
Yeah, double overtime. Here we go.
This time East gets the tip. Mulmans, who's been quiet since the first half. She'll turn around. That's a wild shot. No chance. Rebound to Welsh. East back into that 2-3. Erickson checking in, next whistle. Kling gets free, throws it at the backboard, gets her own board. Goes back up, and I think just fouled Yezjevsky out of the game.
Yeah, I believe that's exactly what the call is, and indeed it is. And just more hard work from the freshman Nora Kling made that possible.
And that's always a downside when you play zone.
Yeah.
That's always going to be a potential problem when you play a zone is going to be rebounding, because you're not matched up with someone that you don't say, I've got 40, I'm going to box them out. You have to, in that split second, go and find someone, and then they got position on you.
Yep.
2 free throws for Kling. Yes.
Yeah, and especially boxing out the shooter. The shooter knows where that ball is going. The defender who, like you said, doesn't have an assignment, their first order of business is find somebody to block out. They don't know where that ball is coming from.
Or it's find the ball, but then you lose the shooter. 1 for 2. Sweeney gets the board. Kling 2 of 4 from the line in the game. Memorial leads by 1. 3:20 to go. Double overtime. Sweeney trying to turn the corner. Floats it up off the glass. Way too strong. Rebound. Welsh was on the baseline.
Yeah, she came in from out of bounds.
Yeah, she didn't reestablish. Battling with Neubauer. It's a shame that one of those seniors' career has to end tonight.
Yeah, I know it.
Those are 2 very, very good seniors. Inbound Sweeney baseline. Turns the corner, kick out to Erickson for 3. That's off to the left. Rebound to Kling.
What hasn't Kling done here tonight? Man, what a performance.
Again, future Big Rivers Player of the Year, calling it now.
Good. Maybe as soon as next season.
I think there's a Shepley still back in Rice Lake.
Okay. Well, still, I don't know.
It'll be those 2. Rice Lake playing today, too. In the Big
They
Rivers.
are. 7 o'clock tip for the Warriors.
2.5 to go. Palmier for Kling. Guarded tightly. Mon Marquette. Got to be careful. She's got 4.
Yeah, Memorial very happy here just to wind this one back down to 30 seconds left in the overtime. They are, again, in no hurry to get to the basket. They hold a 1-point lead. They would, if both teams would agree, they'd be the first one to say, let's just wind it down to 30 seconds.
Palmier brings it back. Weaves through the trap, poked away, almost lost it. And a foul will send her to the line to shoot 2.
Fortunate for Palmier that the foul came.
And that's the end of the line for Amelia Mon Marquette.
Well, and that's what happens. We get to double overtime. If you had any kind of foul issues, say with 9 minutes left in the second half, you get to double overtime. These things, the war of attrition now really taking shape.
As Ott will check in for her. Very clearly, moments not 100%. Palmier 2 for 3 from the line. No good.
Tight rim down on this side for the Abes. Final 6 minutes of this one. 8 minutes.
They are 1 of 6 from the line in overtime. In double overtime. That one is good.
Palmier took a little extra breath there, a little extra thought into it, and made sure it went in.
2-point game, 2 minutes to go, double overtime.
Oh, we were here in the first overtime. Same time frame, same difference on the scoreboard.
Sweeney trying to get around Kling and is fouled and will go to the line, and she will shoot 2.
Yeah, tight defense there by Kling. They were bumping hips on the way around.
That's her 3rd.
Yeah, like you said, as we started the overtime, the foul situation advantaged Memorial. We've already seen 2 Patriots foul out in the overtimes.
Sweeney hits the first. 2 Patriots starters.
Yeah, those are big losses there.
Sweeney calmly hits them both. She's 7 of 7.
Mike, we're tied again.
How many overtimes are allowed?
Infinity.
The boys are probably getting restless already.
They might be.
Watching this game somewhere. They got to cut the net down, replace the net, and empty the gym for the game tonight.
Yep. Yeah, we got stuff to do, but This is better than stuff. This has been good.
There's a bad ball right through Kling's hands and the steal for Neubauer. 80 seconds left. And Shaw's going to pick up Sweeney right at half court. Shaw has been tenacious all game defensively. Gets the screen. Sweeney to Ott. Here is Schwann. She thought about it. Turns the corner, scoops it up, and scores. Ava Schwann, her first points of the game for the senior, gives Appleton East the lead with a minute to go. Schroeder out in the corner. Long skip for Palmier, driving on Ott. 45 seconds left. Kling. Weaves through and traveled.
Yep, she ran into Sweeney and on that action continued steps.
Yep.
And now Memorial's in the situation, Mike, where they now need to foul, get a steal, get a 10-second call, and then if they don't, then they need to foul. Otherwise, they won't get the ball back.
Bring a little extra height in, Marley Ferguson.
But they are going to pick up pressure all the way down under the basket.
Absolutely. And they're face guarding Sweeney. They're not letting her get the ball. Neubauer will catch it. Another good option. Free throws over 80%.
Okay.
Erickson.
Coach Fanning says foul.
And he'll take a timeout. Coach Passion will.
Okay. All right.
We're not going anywhere.
No, this has been good. So check out the replay here from just a minute ago. Yeah, the ball
just right through Kling.
Just took her eye off it just for a moment, and here are the Patriots up by 2. They will inbound.
As like if I don't know if you've seen the viral moment from racing a couple years ago, how we're going to be here the rest of the way. I'm not lifting until I see got to the checkered flag.
Yeah, that's right. Well, and we just saw the replay there on the layup from Ava Schwann. As you said, didn't get a whole lot of minutes here tonight, but as a senior, right, she knows what to do. She's been on this team for a while and able to put that senior expertise to use there, and that's the difference in this one right now.
And an update as well from our friend Cheesehead, who is
all right, Cheesehead.
Kimberly, the third team in Division 1.
All right, well, we need a fourth, right? We need a fourth. I don't have a final score on that, but
we do. You do have the link up.
Oh, yeah, thank you. I haven't seen
48-47.
A one-point game.
Pewaukee.
Yeah, in overtime.
They move up to Division 1, and they fall just 1 point short. Still a great team, some of the best players in the state over for the Pirates.
All right, here we go. Final 23 seconds of this second overtime.
Inbound goes to Sweeney. Will there be a second Fox Valley Association team in Green Bay? They bring it back out. Ott will go to the line.
All right.
Jenna Ott, the junior, going in to Thursday night. There's only stats. I have stats through to up until the Spash game.
Okay.
73%.
All right. Well, 2 made free throws here, and never mind that thought. So Ames will have a chance.
Timeout. They're going to freeze the free throw shooter.
Well, they're going to freeze the free throw shooter, and then we got to talk about what we're going to do, right? We got to set this thing up. So if she misses and we get a rebound, here is how we go. If she makes and we inbound, here is how we go. So Coach Fanning's got to set up both of those scenarios, and of course remind his team on a miss. So we've got to get up on the boards. We've got to get the ball somehow, some way.
And I think on a miss, you've got to get it to number 40. You have to get it to Welsh.
On a miss, right? We're a 2-point game.
She's your leading scorer.
Yeah.
Your 1,000-point scorer. Your all-conference player.
Yep.
She has to be the one getting the ball at the end of this game.
You would figure.
If it's a 3-point game, you got to look at Palmier. She hit those 2 threes that got us into overtime.
Yeah, and Kling seems to be able to hit shots.
Kling's got 14. She has not taken a 3. Shaw has hit a 3, but that was a bank.
Yeah.
From the wing.
Yep. So again,
Tom, who hasn't played yet in overtime, has 3 threes.
Well, again, that's what Coach Fanning. He's taking some extra time in that huddle. The official comes over to break up the meeting over there, but he's going to take as much time as they will allow, because again, he's got essentially 3 scenarios to talk to his team about. But that first one leads to number 2, which is rebound, rebound, rebound.
Welsh and Neubauer are matched up in the lane. Ott with her second free throw.
Good. It's got to be from distance.
Unless you get a really quick 2, super quick.
They're not going that fast.
It's got to be a 3. 10 seconds left. Timeout, and they'll set it up with 7.7 on the clock. Inbound to be right in front of us.
Well, I would see something. This is a full timeout, obviously, and you're going to see something in the way of a double screen to free up one of those three-point shooters. Paul or maybe it is Kling, even though she hasn't shot a three-pointer tonight. I think Coach Fanning would trust her in that spot.
Maybe you get a look at Welsh. I don't know how she is as a three-point shooter, but live or die with your senior.
Well, and it is live or die right now. It's a 3 or nothing. It's a 3 or the season's over for the old Abes. And for the Patriots defensively, right? You can leave the inside of the paint open. You don't need to guard anybody in there. So think of it like a hockey term. You pull the goalie, you've got the extra attacker. In this case for East, they'll have an extra defender because you don't need to defend the inside. You can bring anybody out to this perimeter and make it really hard for the Abes.
You don't even need to guard the inbound.
Probably not.
But here's a scenario as well, though. If East holds on here from Elijah, it could be 2 FVA and 2 Classic 8 teams.
Okay.
Muskego and Arrowhead.
Storyline for next week.
Potentially.
Yeah.
Erickson's going to guard Shaw.
Loosely. Yeah, maybe a little more than loose. Maybe a little tighter than that. All right, here we go. You got 7.7 to get a three-point shot.
It goes to Shaw. Oh, that was close. 5 seconds left. Shaw, 3 seconds left. Palmier for the tie. No! And Appleton East, the Patriots, for the 4th time in school history, are going to state. The 6th seed knocks off numbers 3, 2, and 1 in 7 days. And Appleton East, for the first time in 2 years and the 4th time ever, will be heading to Green Bay. And they're going to the Resch. What an awesome game, and what a start to sectional final Saturday. Goodness me. Jason, I'm going to give you this. I'm going to go get lined up. I'm going to go make sure when they get the plaque and they get everything, and we're going to get our post-game ready as they storm the courts. Appleton East, sectional champs in Division I. Spectacular.
All right, congratulations to the Appleton East Patriots. They are going to state, and time now for our Chippewa Valley Orthopedic postgame show. Postgame show brought to us by Chippewa Valley Orthopedic. Rely on the experience of our sports medicine team. When you experience any sports-related injury or issue, you can count on prompt, proper diagnosis and customized treatment plan to meet your goals. Their orthopedic surgeons and our athletic trainers serve your athletes in Eau Claire, Chippewa Falls, and Western Wisconsin. We will take it to the courtside microphone for post-game activities here from the Frederick Construction Fieldhouse in Marshfield.
guys. All the seniors. So our camera will be that camera up there. For all you guys, first of all, congratulations on this one. Coach, a couple years ago you were there. You're here again. Yes, talk about the battle-tested nature of this team. Overtime on Thursday, double today. You said last week, or a couple days ago, you had so many one-possession games, and it seems to have really borne out well for you guys to get to this point.
Yeah, I'm going to give that credit to my assistant coach, Jason. He told me all along the law of averages balances out. I guess he was right, it does. Yeah, it's been, it doesn't matter what the score is, up 7, down 7, until that final horn rings, they just don't quit. So, yeah, they just got great belief, so it's proud to be part of it.
And I guess just talk about the emotion as that last shot went up. You knew they needed a 3, and when it fell short, what was just your feeling on the bench knowing that the Patriots are going to state?
Yeah, so we were switching the screens there, so we knew we'd maybe give up one, be a longer one. And, yeah, from my end, it was like we didn't need a third overtime. We were starting to run short on players again. And, yeah, just sense of great pride for the players. I mean, they've just really battled all year long, and there's not a more deserving group than what we got right here. So,
and I got to ask you to talk about these 3 here. Freshman year, I think it was, they went to 2022, and now as seniors, they lead the way and send this team back to Green Bay. What has it meant for these 3 and this program to make it here?
Yeah, they graduated a lot of kids. At that time, they were the role players, the kids sitting down here. But I would say they'll be the first to tell you, though they led the team, the people that sit next to them on the bench, work some hard in practice is what makes them better. And they've kind of brought a really good culture to the school, so that's been fantastic.
That's Coach, congratulations. I do want to let you know you are the second FVA team that's going to state.
Kimberly beat you
Kimberly in overtime.
Thank you.
Overtime there as well. We'll be joined by our 3 seniors, our highlight players of the game, Ava Schwann, Tori Moore, and Lily Mullins. And first, I asked you, first half, you were lights out and you were fearless. Talk about your demeanor on the court, especially helping.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to give all glory to God. I'm so thankful that we got this opportunity today. But yeah, I'm a very competitive person. I'm not letting this go down in a loss. So that was my mindset the whole time.
Absolutely. And then, Tori, you were battling Welch the entire game, rebounding, everything in the paint. Just talk about the resilience to battle back against first 3 seed, 2 seed, 1 seed in 8 days.
We had grit. That was huge for us. We were aggressive, and that's what we needed. It started on our defense, and once we knew that our defense could win us games, that helped us push through all of these games. And I think we should be very proud of our defense, and we're bringing that to the rest now, so it's even more exciting.
And what does it mean to have that kind of resilience? The coach said law of averages evens out. You guys played a ton of close games, a lot of overtimes, and now you guys get the win here. I guess talk about all 3 of you, the resilience of your team now to punch your ticket, be one of 2 conferences in Division I going to the Resch Center.
You know what? I don't really know. I'm speechless. I'm seriously speechless, but it's just, it all started playing together, and we knew we can compete with anybody, no matter the seed. We didn't look at that. We didn't look at the seed. We just kept pushing ourselves, and we knew 1 game at a time. We're giving our all each game because we got nothing to lose. So that was huge for us.
And I got to talk to our game winner here, the game-winning shot. Your first points of the game, hits in you, and fearless driving to the basket through contact to hit that shot. I guess what was your mindset once you drove to fight through the contact and knowing that you hadn't really, I don't think you'd taken a shot the entire game, to finish there and really provide the final points of this one?
I guess there wasn't a better time to take it to the hole, it was win or go home, and I wasn't ready to be done, so
yeah, nothing to lose.
Nothing to lose. If they fouled me, I was going to the line, so win-win.
Okay, 2 more for you guys quick. 1, what's the bus ride home going to be like? It's a long one to get back to Appleton. I'm sure it's going to be loud. It's going to be fun.
It's going to be hype. Yeah, it is going to be a lot of fun. And it's better than going silent, so we're going to have a lot of energy, and we're going to keep it up for this next week leading to the rest.
Stop and get some food.
Yeah, maybe some Chick-fil-A or Culver's.
There you go. And last thing, for you seniors, freshman year, you went to state. You got that trip. Now you're the ones leading the way. What have these 4 years meant to you guys? And now you start your career at state, and you're going to end your career at state.
It's crazy. It is seriously crazy. You know, we worked for this and we put our all into like getting to this moment. So again, like it's just huge and it's so crazy to think about. And reflecting on both years, like I'm just excited for it.
I'd say it's very full circle. We're just also blessed to be back here and had these amazing 4 years.
Yeah, agreed. I think it's just nice now that we're seniors, like we get to lead the way. I mean, obviously our freshman year we contributed, but it's totally different. But it feels good to actually be like, wow, we're leading this and it's our final year. So yeah, it'll be fun.
Absolutely. So we're going to do one last thing. We're going to get you in our highlight house. You saw Ella do it on Thursday. Let's get the rest of your teammates over here for that, though. All of you guys. I'm going to give you the microphone, okay? I'll count you guys in.
Wait, what did we say?
I'll count you. You go. We're the Appleton East Patriots, and we're going to state.
Okay. What are we saying? 3, 2, 1.
Congratulations, guys. Good luck. Represent the FEA well. The Appleton East Patriots, it took double overtime and 3 overtimes in 3 days. And in 8 days, they knocked off the 3 seed, the 2 seed, and the 1 seed, and they're going to state. Appleton East, 3-point winners in double overtime for the 4th time. They're going to Green Bay. That being said, we'll wrap up here. This has been your Chippewa Valley Orthopedics post-game show. For our crew in the press box, for Jason Zaleski joining me courtside, this is Mike Wendland. Stay tuned. We still got another game for you guys at 7 o'clock as we catch our breath. Highlights coming your way in a little bit as well, right here on Zaleski Sports. Once again, congratulations to Appleton East, and we'll talk to you later tonight. From all of us here at Zaleski Sports, we'll see you soon.